inexpensive and can be filled and stored in a garage. If you aren't going to be able to get to your reserves because disaster strikes and you're 10 or more miles away from them, or if they're wiped out in the disaster, having a personal water filtration system will be a lifesaver. Filtering out microorganisms, bacteria, and protozoa will mean the difference between certain death and survival. A mini cellular water filtration system can easily fit in your pocket and filter enough water to sustain a whole family for a year. In your water needs kit, you should also have the means to purify water. The go-to is the potable aqua germicidal water purification tablets. When it comes to harvesting water in the wild from urban sources, a Silcock key can allow you to access water faucets outside commercial buildings. Every building, from restaurants to grocery stores, will have an outside access point for water. The Silcock key can give you access to that vital resource. Once you have one in your EDC bag, take a walk and document for yourself the access points. You don't want to be searching around for an access point after a disaster. Find them in advance in the places you frequent, like your home and place of work. You should also take a long walk or use Google Maps and document for yourself open water sources like fountains, ponds, creeks, rivers, and the access points to these. If you need to harvest and purify water from the wild, and even a fountain is a wild source because of the bacteria level present in the water, you will need to know where these sources are. You'll need to be able to carry away water from the source, and you will need to be able to make the water drinkable. Having an empty water bottle and an electrolyte supplement will provide you with a means of personal hydration, keep you hydrated better and longer, and will allow you to stay on the move. Suburban dwellers should apply their search for water to their homes, know how to shut off water to their homes and drain the water heater, as well as knowing how to open fire hydrants as they contain large amounts of water. For a slightly longer term solution to water insecurity, assuming you have found a safe place to hole up for a while, something like a Kelly kettle or a rocket stove will provide you a fast, low smoke, low fuel fire to purify about 40 ounces of water at a time. Water may not be practical in all situations, but I'll address that later. Food. You can live longer without food than you can without water. Here too, we will assume that you are cut off from your supplies at home. If you're saying to yourself that you don't have any supplies at home right now, you need to make that your first priority. Drop everything and review the videos and blogs on home food storage and preparation. Having enough food to get you through a minimum of 72 hours and hopefully several weeks is your first priority. That being said, there are two main things you have to know about food in the urban survival scenario. First, there's the food you can carry, and second, there's the food you can obtain. Within 72 hours after a disaster where there is no hope of rescue or recovery is on the horizon, the stores will be picked clean of all their products. Convenience stores, grocery stores, even restaurants will likely be